This is me, about to race the fastest 5K of my entire life. But how did I get here? First off, what was I doing in training that allowed me to run this time? I've always been good at getting in the miles, but I've never been able to break 16. And I think the training that I've done recently explains why I made such a leap. Threshold runs were the main reason that I gained fitness. Increasing my focus on injury prevention, consistency, double thresholds, and high volume threshold workouts were the main reasons that I was able to get so much faster in such a short period of time. This is what my mileage looks like. There's a peak at 71 miles and most of it was over 60. I came down to a mini taper of like 56 for the race. Another thing that I focused on in training that was really important was trusting the process, because it's so easy to get caught up in the numbers, but in the end, as long as you put in the work, you will get the results that you want. I think that's enough for now. Let's just get into the race. But the 5K is only half of this story. After setting a new PR indoor of 4:37, I knew that I was going to be strong in outdoor, especially with the increase in training. But I was still running a lot. Last week when I set the PR, I did run a 60-mile week. So I went into the race knowing that I still had some fatigue in my legs, but I thought I could have a good race anyways, and that proved to be true. I was just editing this video. Yassine dropped. Road to 203, that's some crazy stuff. He's got to be the best running influencer out there for sure. The mile is short enough that I can do a race reaction, so I'm going to do that right now. We got the start. I think I got it okay, and then I kind of got tripped up, but, you know, it's just a start. It doesn't even matter. Not even in a mile. It's more about what you do in the middle. So you can see me there in third, purple and yellow. I felt really good through 200 and I heard like 32, 33, so right on pace, maybe a little hot, but it was a good start. I was just kind of watching the guy ahead of me. Nothing really going on yet. Felt pretty easy. I remember thinking about making a pass here, and then I was just like, just sit on him. Like, if I sit second, then, you know, he'll feel the pressure, he'll speed up. So there's no reason to pass yet. And then I hear 67, 68, so we slowed down a little bit. And around this point, we were 500 in, and I could feel things slowing down. So I started to get a little bit impatient, and I went for a pass here. I went to lane 2. I would like to think I'm pretty smooth with my racing strategy. Passing on the straights, took the second lane here. Took in, you know, whenever I could. Back in lane 1 now, I think. I feel like my form looks significantly better here. Like, for a 4:30 pace mile, things are looking pretty chill. And I think part of that is like the fitness and just the day, like the weather lined up really great. Everything about this race was just like a very good chance for a PR. I want to say we went out in 2:17. That's what my coach told me, and I heard something like that. So I knew we were off pace a little bit for a 4:30, so I started pressing. And I also wanted the win, so I knew if I pressed like with 3 laps, or pressed on lap 3, that it would be pretty easy to start a gap. You can see that gap, you know, the guy in third fell off, guy in second still holding on here. 600 to go at this point. And you have to remember here that you're closer than you think. With 600 to go, I mean, you just run a 200 and then you're on your final lap. It's really quick. It goes by quick. I think you can see that I'm putting in some effort here. Nothing in this race really felt too bad. But I definitely put on a good gap here. I heard that lap 3 was a 64 or maybe a 67. 66, sorry, not 64. I heard it was a 66 or a 67. And then my last lap was a 64 or maybe a 63. Pretty hard negative split overall. I think it was a 2:17 and then a 2:10. And here, you know, big gap. I think I took a small look back. Not really supposed to do that, but I knew I had some time to spare, so I think it was okay. And at this point, I mean, he's close, but the gap is way too much.
Let's go, 425, come on! Come on, Mason, let's go!
And then I really went lean at the line.
That's legit. All right, Mason. All right, Mason. That didn't feel that bad.
Grandpa wants a picture.
Immediate pre-race. All right.
6.
Yeah, I heard 427. All right, Mason. What are your immediate after-race thoughts?
Man.
I mean,
That
how was
felt
that?
really good, really smooth. I sat for the first like 500 and then just took it. It was a great race.
Yeah, you
PR.
really opened up some distance.
Yeah, it's a 10-second PR, man.
Yeah.
It's still early in the season, so hopefully you'll be seeing some more of these PR videos, and thanks for watching.